Hello, Jack T Striker coming in, or almost. As always, I still have to check some of my settings, because today might be a bit special, so I should just adjust everything before I start going big here. Alright. Why the heck is my camera looking upwards though? Everything is going a bit crazy here right now. Yeah. Maybe a bit like this. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. Camera is looking fine. I should have replaced this one. For the future I will. the thumbnail, because we already finished this season and everything. Just checking for some last settings before we start talking. So give me a moment, guys. Alright, today I was thinking about a special team that I wanted to talk about. I hope everyone stays hyped for it. What I wanted to talk about is Hasbro, especially, and maybe the entire toys and gaming industry, or rather more focused around toys. So for the English-speaking community, you would already know the difference between toys and gaming. For us, the not English nature-speaking ones, I should just define. Hey, George, the difference between toys and gaming is quite different, because gaming or games can be anything, from the good old Monopoly today, for example, as to the games like let's just take one of my favorites one, Gloomhaven, which is more of a board game, but it's still some sort of game. So the word game takes every little game in comparison or into accordance. Toys, though, are a very special mark, we could say. So, a toy is, if you look at it up into Google or so into pictures, toy signifies more of a play thing in the hand. So, you could even say one of the game figures could be in a way a toy. It depends on the user and what defines it, but a toy actually is really something that you can have in the hands and play around and everything. So I just wanted to make sure everyone, even the non-nature speaking ones, would understand what a toy is and what a game is. And generally, a lot of you people might be thinking, what has that to do with the theme of the stream and everything? Well, I just wanted to explain what I today had for university program a little bit, and found it shocking and just thought this would be a very good content for a YouTube video. So I'm gonna be focusing this into a 20-minute video that you guys can already kind of see right now. And I go broad then on what I want to do afterwards. But for now, or how I want to continue for the rest of the week. So, when I was in university today, we needed to analyze a little bit about companies. To be exact, we learned something about strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats from companies, and should analyze it. And I'm actually more into a technical university right now, or into program technically university where all brands were something like medicine, technologies, or anything that the others were looking for. And I was like, what do I enjoy the most? Magic! Magic the Gathering! And anyone who is a little bit more interested in it or wanted to find out more information, Hasbro is actually the company that has the rights for Magic the Gathering. To be more exact, Magic the Gathering is the mark of Wizard of the Coast. And Wizard of the Coast is one of the like smaller companies, doctor companies of Hasbro. So with that, I was then like looking for Hasbro because that's like the company. And what I found out was quite shocking. So the toy industry was actually on a good stable, but then starting into 2015, I think it was, the industry became shakeable, and the big more company names like Hasbro, Lego, and Mattel, like that are the big three of USA. Not really sure if Lego is also from USA or from Germany, but generally saying these three big ones were the ones that were a little bit shaken about what happened at that time. And what shocked me at that time, I sadly didn't find this one out yet, or I didn't bring it out here because I checked it during university. A lot of people started around 2015, even kids, going more into the digital and online formats. So apps, games, etc. They all kind of attracted the people more and more. So the toy industry was losing a lot of their, how would you say it? In German we call it Kunden, in English I think it's a buyer. Let me check that. Sorry, I should have checked that before. Customers, right, customers, sorry. So the toy industry lost a lot of customers because everything is going more digital. Even nowadays, a lot of people just bring a kid a tablet or their phones, like rent it or give it to them to distract them and stop them from annoying them in other aspects, or distracting them from their lives so they can have a little breathe. And I thought that very shocking, because I remember I loved to play with my toys, especially at that time there was a thing called Playmobil, I think it was called, yeah. Here you can see already some very cool pictures where you had like figures of humans or anything other, maybe even a car or anything, and it just was one of the best memories I had as a kid. Imagine surrounding around these toys, playing around and all. It was just very fun and fascinating. So, with that, I just had some very great memories researching and thought it very surprised that nowadays a lot of people are swapping more into the digital ones. While I do understand that the digital industry and gaming is very cool and all, I don't think a kid should already start approaching it. Like, I can understand putting the television on for the kid to distract it, but I feel like real toys are still way better than an app. Because the earlier the kid starts going with the cell phone or anything, the more it distracts them. But I don't want to get distracted from this and start into a discussion if a kid should have a cell phone, a tablet or anything to distract them, or actual toys. Which I just found out that was the case, and I just tried to explain it to myself. I'm not sure what the data of other people said at all, but that was like kind of the start of it. And then one of the biggest customer of all these big toys companies and industries like Lego, Mattel, Hasbro. Maybe you guys find some more gaming ones. I think Konami is also a good one because it also has a TCG. There are a lot of gaming industries and toys industry that had been shaken by Toys R Us. Like, it is a company like maybe one of the German guys knows Rofu, the other one knows something like Müller, or what is the bigger brand for where you can... The Walmart, yeah, let's just point to Walmart, like the supermarkets and all. A lot of markets we know of buy the toys and the games, board games and everything, and sell them, right? So with Toys R Us being one of the companies that like focus themselves on toys and games, they were starting to, because of the customer declining, because they enjoyed more the digital version, they not only started to lose customers, they were going down. Here you can see it even, they went down to the bankruptcy. And that was shocking news, because all of a sudden, the entire company, toys company, was shaken by losing such a big customer, because they were buying from like everyone. They were buying Lego, they were buying Playmobil, they were even buying some probably Magic products and have them. I mean, even now, today, well, a lot of stores for Magic the Gathering alone exist and all. There are, a lot of card market stores exist to buy cards and some other games. There are some markets that have all kind of brands and also some kind of cards and board games. For example, one of the ones that I called was Müller. That's a typical German one. I think for the American might be the Walmart. I'm not sure, but might be. So Müller doesn't like focus on one thing alone. They focus on cosmetics, but also on daily usage. I even go there to get some pencils or stuff for my school and anything. So not only Toys R Us, but there are every kind of shops that have like all kinds of things. I mean, everyone knows about the maybe $1, 1 cent, or €1 shops that are around there. So all of these shops were still buying, but they lost like a big customer that just focused solely on games and toys in generally, and that was devastating for a lot of people. And yeah, now I want to come back to like Hasbro and focus on what Hasbro handled it. Hasbro at that time was surprisingly gaining, but here we can see these stats as well. From 2016 down to 2018, like it also shocked Hasbro. And it is funny, which is also one of the points why I brought it out, especially for the Magic community, that after checking Hasbro generally, is not only that it was shaken and how some of those got around, they started to go and focus more about the online community. They started to go more into online games and all. For example, Monopoly is a board game that maybe all of you have played once in their kid time, or at least have known of what the way of the game is and how to go for. And because the customers and community were swapping to the online versions, they started, like the bigger companies started to get around and somehow save their industry. And I find it very fascinating that Hasbro was on the verge of losing with one of their companies, or doctor companies in that aspect, Wizard of the Coast, earning them a lot. And I'm not even sure how Lego is still going around or some others are. It's very fascinating, and that would be maybe another video depending on how good this YouTube video goes. So please tell me in the comments if you like this content for the future. Then I will go through Lego and maybe some other companies as well. Toys company, how they got through that hard time of Toys R Us going bankruptcy and insolvent. In general, what led me to further looking into how Hasbro got through it and how it's still able to increase, or in this aspect decrease, but still being able to stay its ground, is I'm not sure what Hasbro is doing, but the revenue of Hasbro is shocking. Like, if you're checking about it, it's been decreasing even now in these years. While we all know that Wizard of the Coast got, especially starting from 2023, where the first Universe Beyond sets were coming out, or started coming out, I think around that time, or the bigger ones, like Lord of the Rings, everyone knows it, made like the big drift where everyone's saying, "Oh, Wizard of the Coast is making way too much money and everything." And it's not only we talking about it, but it's actually a fact. Here we can see on one of this side that Hasbro is declining in sales. It's like amazing. From 4 billion it goes down to 2.5 billion. But Wizard of the Coast is starting to increase. At some point it even got double the revenue. It's so crazy. So Hasbro is decreasing in revenue right now. It did decrease around 2018. It got itself back up. And now it's starting to decrease. So you can see that the management or the way Hasbro is doing things is not working. You should really find and look for a solution on this. But if you're looking for the Wizard of the Coast, what they are doing to focus or increasing the Wizard of the Coast thing is working. And I will, at the end, probably talk about things on how to even get it bigger. At one point, Wizard of the Coast being probably the main company and Hasbro being that. So there exists Wizard of the Coast, but it's just a smaller one of Hasbro, but it's now bigger than Hasbro. And that would be a fun twist or fun thing to say. In any case, here we saw a Reddit post where someone also checked it out, and I thought it increased. Like either he got the information of this site alone, or he also found it in the documents and brought it out and showed it here, like in reviews and everything. It's just so crazy that how he can perfectly see how the revenue isn't doing that good in Hasbro, but the Wizard of the Coast one over the last 5 years in this aspect not only doubled, but it's still increasing. It's even bigger than the double and just keeps increasing. And here you can even see a good way of Hasbro's normal consumers. The blue one is declining slowly. The green one did increase and then decrease again, so their entertainment. I'm not even sure what Hasbro has for entertainment next to Monopoly. Like that's the only big one I know, and they're small. I did see that they started to get Power Rangers. But then again, Power Rangers would be more of a little series or anything. But the Wizard of the Coast keeps increasing and increasing. So guys, we, Wizard, like Magic community, we are making sure that Hasbro is still living and alive and still kicking. And if they don't start focusing on what the issues are going to be, since we see here and here, that no matter which chart or site you go, it is decreasing right now. 2023 they even had some messages where they had to kick out people and all. It's insane. Like their decreasing rate is insane. And yeah, someone in Hasbro should look it up and find solutions to it. The best thing I could think of, that's now where we are finally coming to kind of the end of the video. I mean, I'm not a company owner. I do plan to at one point open my own shop or anything in the future. Maybe having at least my own magic shop or anything like that. So I don't know how hard it is to lead a company with a lot of people you have, a lot of people you need to keep increasing and everything. But I can imagine that owning and leading a company isn't easy. And you will do choices that will be hard and make you negative. But right now you see the positives of it, and what I would do is, if I still want to find a solution to the second one, like my focus was being on toys as Hasbro for example, and it's not working well, but another mark or Dr. Mark is going well, I would try to use some of my money to make my second company increase more on persons, get more range of them, like get more range of people to come in on it, enjoy it, have fun with it and all. So increasing the range, increasing the people to go for it, and that way securing a good balance there to get a positive out, and with that positive income I can have more credit to start wasting it on toys again and find a solution to toys. But normally if you keep increasing the volume or get it better, you should be able to, on the second try, find out what were your mistakes in the first one and how to not make the same mistakes again and try to improve and increase on them. And yeah, that is my take of it. That was like my last point of it. And before I end the video, I thought it would be funny if some of you viewers who were now listening to all my stuff had some interesting ideas or views of yourself about the toy community, since the one I have been talking about all the time. So, since Try to Think you have been writing a bit, so I will read yours first. They keep upping prices, people are not going to buy. They will just buy singles or two proxies. I don't think that's the case. Like, we see it here in the purchases and all, that maybe one branch wasn't that good, doesn't mean the rest of it is bad. If you're looking, for example, from 2023, they purchased a lot of Lord of the Rings thing. Lord of the Rings was like a high set and everything. And we see it even in the numbers. So, in the revenue from Wizard of the Coast, 2023, they had like the biggest sales. If you're looking for the quarters, yeah, maybe one of the quarters wasn't that good. If you're looking back in the history of Magic, March of the Machines was also a small set, just like Spider-Man. That one itself didn't bring that much revenue in. But the big sets around it, for example, will be one, Dominaria, and even the Takil set lately, which was a very good set, for example. That one brought a lot of revenue in. And if you're looking at it in 2024, they got even more. If I'm thinking about it, what came out in 2024? Like this year they came Final Fantasy and etc. So this year should have been like crazy. I would be very, very interested, and I will definitely mention it later on how much revenue they got from this year. But the revenue in general from Wizard of the Coast is insane. Like, it did not only double, but the chances is that it will keep increasing. Because there will be more tournaments, more people to check it out. Like Wizard of the Coast alone with its increasing community, especially with their reasons beyond that, like crossovers, we could say, they really, really increased and surprised me more about it. Okay, prices, so we will see for the next few sets. I hear Avatar isn't doing too good right now, it's still early too. I'm honestly not sure. Like, I'm sorry, Try to Think. It's not that I personally dislike your commentaries or anything, but it's really hard to say. Like, a lot of Avatar itself seemed like a bad set and all, right? But if I go like for my favorite site where I buy them, where they're cheap, like if you're going here to displays in English, where you can see also Avatar. Avatar has already been completely pre-ordered here. Like here, the play boosters are still available, but why are there collector things not being showed here? Well, let's go here. Avatar, here, the collector ones are already completely out here. And a lot of other shops are also having it. Like, you can go to Cloud Market or a Bazaar of Magic. That's another site I've been purchasing from lately. Let's just go for booster boxes. Here you can also see the prices are dropping now because pre-sale, or they're trying to attract customers, but it's already on 669 here in Card Market itself, just as the last one before we go for your answer to everything. I will check it in a bit. Display booster, display, there you go, collector displays. Even here, it did increase in comparison before. It is still lower than the market value we saw right now, but seeing as how less people are putting it up right now, the numbers, because pre-release and everything right now, like from the stats, it did this increase, but now it's starting to increase, especially with the latest shows like the Avatar special cards. There are some cards that are very crazy, and that's what people are, what they're probably trying to do. Like Avatar is probably gonna be a good set. Some people say it's even gonna be as good as Final Fantasy, and I agree, especially with the things we already saw, the reprints, the special guest cards kinda, that have been reprinted. Force of Negation is, for example, in Play Boosters available even, Cruel Tutor, and there are some other cool cards. Mystic Remora, Eldamoris Call. Alright, I just know a lot of people personally that aren't buying the collector or regular displays anymore. We have a friend that has a printer and we just buy proxies from him. Okay, that's also not bad. Also, I feel like most of those are scalpers buying them, trying to resell because they realize people aren't going to spend that crazy amount. Maybe, then again, the scalper have it hard, especially if they don't recheck the things, because if they are intelligent scalpers, well, they didn't get hit that hard, but Spider-Man must have hit a lot of people hard, because it was way overpriced. But yeah, I get you. Like, I have to agree that Magic the Gathering increasing the prices in the way of things, like especially the Hound for the Soulstone in Spider-Man was just so crazy. Not a lot of people are gonna fall for that. Like, especially the good and old Magic community that really know when and how to invest on things, they go for something where they think like, not only it's doable, but it's fun. Like, I saw people like, for example, TCG Love to go for the Secret Lair part of Sonic, where you can hunt for like emeralds, and then there was also the other sets like Final Fantasy just had very good cards that made it like, okay, I need to go and get something from the set. So some people are still willing to spend things on Wizard of the Coast, and the numbers have been proven. Though I have to agree that a company that will focus and only make money will not work, or not in TCGs in that aspect. Like, if they're just doing things to get more money incoming, I don't think that should work that well, will work that well. What they should need, go for it and focus on as well, is making sure that the customers in Magic especially will have their full, like, that the sets are not getting out of hands, or that they're not disliking something. For example, a lot of people, and I kind of have to agree, think that the way it is right now, it's fine, and I know they want to get more and more people with their Universes Beyond sets, but I think it's getting way too out of hand. They should bring the Universes Beyond set limited, and I also agree to some people saying things like, maybe it would have been better if they decided that Universes Beyond set is not available in standard, but for the rest it is. Then again, it would also make it harder to create big sets, but hey, the sets from Lord of the Rings also managed to stay in Modern, for example, so it's not like they are out of competitive formats or anything. I do agree that maybe they should start getting in some more rules in that again, or focus the entertainment elsewhere. Like, what I feel like why there is less people actually knowing of Magic but knowing more of other TCGs like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because the advertisement and the way they have or exist is way better. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has since the beginning already had a series going on for them, and that just has with every new season, new meta, the way they work, a very new Yu-Gi-Oh! Series going around. So when the Exceed Monster came out, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sextile came out, for example. When the Link Monster came out, the very next Yu-Gi-Oh! Series started. And once it's over, the new meta comes in and the new series comes in, and they keep just going like that. The same is with Pokemon. I liked Pokemon, especially the Nintendo games, a lot. But the moment they brought in the Mega Evolution was still fine. But after the Mega Evolution, they started to bring out some special attack where you also need to hold an item, and then it like contradicted with the Mega Evolution. I'm like, I can't have both special attack and Mega Evolution in one Pokemon, and that's where I started like, I really dislike it. That's the moment I started to stop playing the Nintendo games, and that's more or less like the moment where I started to drift off of a thing. So I definitely agree that such moments can happen, and what I really dislike about Hasbro, to end with Hasbro, is they're right now holding on, especially with the decline, onto the gaining popularity and money from Wizard of the Coast. If that keeps going, they're gonna fall at one point when they have a bad year with Wizard of the Coast, while still haven't solved the problem of their other products increasing the spec. If you're a selling company like Hasbro at this point is for me, you need to find a solution and a hole for that. Alright, I have ignored a lot of your message spam, so I should check it. Okay, I guess some people posting GameStop was selling one collector booster was almost $30. I don't know if that's normal, but that is crazy. It is actually a normal price. Like collector's boosters are $30, but Universes Beyond, so it's not gonna get crazy. Like especially Avatar, I think is gonna go for $38 to $39 because it's Universes Beyond. Like if you're checking for the usual stuff, like if you're going for the products, here is Avatar, maybe it's being showed here, and if you're going for coming soon, I should check it here in news. Secrets, super drop. Well, I do want to check it if it's only the Cabbageman, that would be sad because I already checked it, but if there are more, that's that. So here we have, for example, the first look of Lowen, and here they also showed the prices. So here the collector booster, normally it's around 30 euros. So here it's 27. So if we now go to Avatar, and hopefully, okay, this is the secret drop, my bad. If we now go to Avatar, is it gonna be saying here where and how much this will cost? Apparently not. We go for news, maybe here, news. Zero learn, collecting, mechanics, beginner box, previews. Is it showed here the prices of them? Not yet here, maybe here. I'm just checking through the news where it would normally be showed, but I think they haven't had any idea of how to price it yet or something. It's always hard. If we... Let me just think. Products, the one that's available, let's go for Spider-Man for now. Let's see if we can see here the prices of a pack or something. Because there was also like Universes Beyond. Okay, let's just go like this. Spider-Man collector booster value at release. Yeah, the price is down. Let's just see. I'm just checking if I can find it anywhere, because I would be very curious. Well, let's go back to your messages. Also, I see non-stop videos of people just complaining about Universe Beyond says, I like them, but apparently narrative integrators don't like them. I also agree, like, they are very separated. I see some are fine with it, some are not fine with it, some say it would be good in, like, special value. It's always hard to say. Like, I, for example, am a Magic player that started Magic without Universes Beyond, or at least with very, very little Universes Beyond, and they kept increasing and increasing, actually, the number of people that were enjoying the values, the Universes Beyond. Like, a friend of mine started Magic also without Universes Beyond because of the Phyrexian All Will Be One, and then was way more happy with Lord of the Rings, especially since Lord of the Rings was his like favorite TV show. And I also have to say, while some universes beyond that will be like maybe hard or quite difficult to like accept or integrate, some places are very good to integrate. Like Lord of the Rings, even though it is something that existed before, like a different franchise, it matches Magic's way cooler. Like they also had elves, dwarves, and everything, right? And they were just like perfect for this world. If we're looking for Avatar, it is more of an Asian way of a fantasy world, but it also matches very good. It had special fantasy creatures, a special adventure, special story, and it's just like one of the normal Magic the Gathering sources itself. Okay, I should start muting my cell phone because there are somehow a lot of messages on one channel and it's just getting crazy. And the sound is always popping up. I don't want to have that all the time in the background. So I do hear in YouTube also that a lot of people are pointing it out and giving out the people that do not like the Universes Beyond set. And I can understand the people that do not like it, but I honestly like it. Like, especially for example Avatar. Avatar has been one of my favorite cartoons in my childhood, and that's why this set is even more accelerating and liking. So I'm one of the players that says I really like the Universes Beyond set. I do say that they're doing a little bit too much there, like especially with next year coming in 4, and maybe every year there will be always 4 non-Magic Universes Beyond releases, where I say that's a bit too crazy in my view, but I do like what they have now, kinda, and especially for everyone that likes Magic, or for everyone that likes the franchise and will find to love Magic and we will have more players, would be lovely. I would really like and enjoy that. So honestly, I'm more in pro than in contra to Universes Beyond. I do think they should decrease it a little bit, but I am liking where they are right now. I really like it. Voice sets and the secret layers in between, like the PlayStation ones. Yeah. So in general, I really want to see how much value. When did Spider-Man get released, by the way? Maybe you can see it here. Marvel Spider-Man. Let's just. So the release date was 26th of September. Okay, let's just go to card market now. At least in card market it should be somewhat viewable. Hopefully. I mean, it wasn't that long. Man or man? Oh. Man, it was. Whoopsie. Sorry, my English is not the best. Play booster is not what I'm looking for. Collection display. Wait, actually, isn't. If I could. Oh. Let's just go to card market. Because normally, especially on the newest set, there's always like a top thing where you can. Yeah. Here, buy now, and now you see all the displays, boosters. Let's go to booster, and here is collect a booster, and here we can see up to October, but not November. we're in November now, and all the way down to October. We cannot see on September. But if it's here already decreasing, we can expect that on the release date it was somewhere around 35 euros maybe. It was September. So here you can see that especially the Universe Beyond's collector boosters itself, the value was also like around 35 or so, but they dropped because the set generally was bad. And then I kept shaking here. That's a little bit crazy that it did shake so much. Like very, very crazy. But here you can now see that the value is dropped. Dropping hard again from the little shake here. Maybe it's because a lot of purchases happened around the time, but it is what it is. And that's just how it is. Like if you're looking in Game Island, for example, for any displays from older, they also dropped to a point. Like I just like to take Tarkia as an example. So here we have Tarkia. Display was at 270 as a collector display. It went up to 284 because it still has Ujin and Auspuff. Like it still has cards that can make a profit out of it. But it's starting to get old, and once it's like out of standard rotation or anything, a set that's been very, very oldish, for example, I'm surprised that Bloom Borer is increasing in price. That just shows how good of a set this one was, for example, I think. Like, how is this one 800 worth so much? Even the Foundry Junction is so great. How is Tarkia, when they said that it was such a good set, so down in comparison to these sets? Is Cory Steel Cutter being banned so hard for this set, or what? From standard? It's crazy. Eta Drift was, for example, also one of the weaker sets. So yeah, it's always hard to say, but some sets are good, some sets are not so good. This one, for example, was at that time also a very cool and good set. Not really much the special artwork ones, because they were shit on the set, but it also decreased all the way to 224. So the prices of collector displays or packs will decrease the older it is, and the value you can get from it is also low. I'm just surprised that this one is sold out by this price, because that's crazy. In any case, generally the prices do drop a lot. Like collector are worth a lot from the newest set when they come out, and afterwards they increase or decrease. Like for example, a lot of the rings will always stay high and will probably, because they stopped printing those ones, and it's still something. Draft. Oh, there we still had the set boosters. Those were times. Here we are, Summoner packs. So here, for example, you can see one. Wait, what? Did it decrease that much in price? Collector booster sample pack. Okay. Whoops. Lord of the Rings. That was the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Display. There we are. The collector ones from Lord of the Rings kept increasing. If you're going for Final Fantasy, those ones should also be like hella crazy, especially since a lot of players like this. Oh, there will be the newest stuff already here in Card Market to see, like this one Chocobo Fett bundle. Let's just... Oh, that was the wrong one. Final Fantasy, show all things, and there we are. Here. So, the Universes Beyond set normally increase. Like, normally. Spider-Man was a bad set. and because of that, the Magic community is not going for it. But the fans that especially liked one, I remember the other day someone trying to organize to meet just before he meets like the actual actor to get a signed one. He wanted to have the card where the guy should sign on. He wanted a card signed by the actual. I think at that point it was the voice actor. He wanted the voice actor signs on the card. So Magic the Gathering cards, crossover ones, have a second value of being an actual thing, an actual card of a product or thing you like, where you can get kind of special merchandise kept for yourself. Not like the old toys or anything, but something cool and of value a little bit. The fan bundle commander decks decreased by a lot. It looks like they are selling 40 to 50. I think when it was pre-ordered it was plus 80. Wow! So they are selling the commander decks. Yeah, but they did get a lot of commanders that could be like. I haven't seen as many commanders cards as in Avatar. I can show you some. We can then go to the next team to converse. But to finish things up, I'm honestly interested on how things will go, like especially the coming year where they are releasing so many Universe Beyond set. I think that will be the first year where Hasbro is gonna make negative with the amount of sales from Wizards of the Coast. There should be a back revenue, in my view, I think. Because not a lot of people are gonna buy that many packs or displays from such sets. Like, I don't think there will be that much. Oh, was it this year? Sorry, my bad. From the coming year, 2026, where they have a lot of different releases, like the Ninja Turtles and the Marvel Heroes, and like so many different Universes Beyond releases. I don't think they will be that good, but we'll see. Every character has like plus 4 versions. CS Soccer had like 6 different versions. I think Avatar itself had a lot. Soccer I think only had like 3 or 4 versions if I remember, but I'm not sure. Like I feel like they made so many versions because the character changed a lot during the series. For example, learned through the series 3 different elements. So at the beginning he was the good old air nomad, at one point he became the avatar, or realized that he's the avatar, and then the first form we have is the white-blue avatar. Then we have the earth book, where he started to learn earthbending from Toph, where he became the third color. And then we have the last form, where he fights Sosin, so all elements. So yeah, and I also like the way that they made it. So if you're going here to, for example, view the cards, like here we can already see some of these. Come on, there you go. So here, for example, you see 1, 2, 3. So and it matches, like it perfectly matches it. And Azula, for example, also has 2 to 3 different forms. Like this is her last form, her middle form, and her beginning form should be somewhere around black, I think. But there are also the uncommon ones, but that's probably because of the jump scare. So here we have the normal Azula. I'm not sure if that's the only one. I think there was because that one is, you can see it from this symbol that this is from the jump scare set, or a jump in scare. I'm not sure how the second one is called. Here you can see it. Jump start set, exactly. And the actual Azula should be here. Yeah, she was an uncommon at that time, which I think is crazy because Azula at that time was very, very strong. Attacks you lose 1 life and create a clue token. So here we have Azula on the hunt. That was her first form. Then she became as strong as a ruler of the Earth Kingdom, so she became a rare. And the last form is here. And what I do like that after all this time, The only thing that changed from Azula was her toughness and the rarity of the card in that aspect. But if you check them, or at least those that we know of, like not the jump start version that we see here, we see here, where is it again? You know what, let's just do it. Azula. So, yeah, here's this version of Azula, and here are the other two versions. And we can always see here she has Firebending 2, Firebending 2, and Firebending 2. In comparison to all the characters so far, Azula had like no progress at all, no increasing strength or anything. She has always been strong, but since we saw her, we never saw her train, we never saw her trying to increase her capacities. We just saw her plotting or anything. That's why I like the version of her going from uncommon to a rare, because she increased her way of dealing with things, her finesse in an aspect, and also, but I also like that here she stayed the same, like from gaining the Earth Kingdom, and after that being the Fire Lord, she had such a decrease of a character and anything that I really, really enjoy the way they formed and created her at this point. I really like that they made her like this. What I don't like is that, and actually in her last form here, where she's the Fire Lord, Firebending has like the strongest ability for an Azula to have from all the three. In the story, for me, it felt like that was the moment when she was the weakest, not the strongest. That's my view. That is my view, but let me know if you feel different, because I certainly don't agree. And now let's see Sokka. I think from Sokka there is not much. So here we have an enchantment, here we have the Sword Master, the Wolf's Cult Protector, but that's like, I will not count in the Jumpstart ones, because they are not set part of the normal set, I would say. So if you go through the normal set of Sokka, we see Sokka is the lateral strategist, like the beginning Sokka, where I think he matches the uncommon very well. Then he became the bold boomeranger. Like, if we're looking through Sokka's like real progress started only in the third season, which is why I like that Sokka the Tanesis Tactican, the strongest Sokka we could say, is the one from the third season when they were planning for the invasion and everything, and he actually find a master of swords. I think there's even a character for it. But here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have actually 5 ones, because that one is not Sokka, it's Sokka and Suki. But okay, 6 difference. In a way, yes, in a way. But you have to account the scene box, or generally the jump start things are not set of the main set. They're so different. Then you could also argue, oh well, we have foundation set and jump start set of foundations. They're 2 different sets, mate. You cannot point it out like this. I get that you counted all of them, but they're 2 different sets. It's I feel hard or not cool to like count them in that aspect. Then you could count in the new Chocobo or anything else that is coming out, in my view. But it's like plus versions. Like, I mean, from Katara, I think I'll have only seen. Oh no, Katara has way more. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Katara has 5, for example. How about Zuko? Did I read it correctly or did I read it wrong? No, Zuko's right. 1, 2. Oh, the Combustion Man, they only made him uncommon while he was like the hardest one to trail or anything. Zuko also has 4 forms. You say 4 plus. Here, I found one that has only 4 forms. Here. Even with the other version. So here we have the Fire Lord Zuko. Here we have from the that was from beginner box. That's the one from beginner box, okay? 2, 3, 4. There are only 4 Zukos. There we get you, too hard to think. Only 4 Stukos. Only 4. Here. Told you. 4 plus. Huh. Tough might also not have that much, right? So here we have 1 tough, we have 2 toss. Ha! 3! Even 3 here! Tough only 3 times! Here is tough 1, but has different version of that one. Here is the second one, and here's the third one. She started on the second book only, and only of the second half, so that's why there are only 3 versions of her. Ha! 3 plus on tough. And she was a main character at that point. Your arguments are slippery, too hard to think. Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Well, very cool sights here and everything. I'm very excited for our time. I really am excited. Seeing all the new cards, these special cards. I already have plans for my commander, and that could be a next video, which could be good commanders or bad commanders. But I can definitely advise you, if you want to have a fun deck, or a deck in bracket 1, Azula or Cunning Usurper would be, I think, the best commander for a commander of bracket 1. That card is so shitty. Like, that's the least wanted card you could get out of a pack. Because when she enters, the opponent may exile a card, a non-token creature, like a non-token creature, and a non-land card from the graveyard. But it has to be a card they choose, so one of the weakest cards that you can then play. And it's not even that you can play them without using any mana. But you can get 2 red mana from her. And you can spend mana of any type to cast it, so you can have like 5 colorless mana for the card if you want to, like. The only good thing is that she lets you cast them in flash, but for Azula you would be like, you need to like return her or recast her in a way to make her a good commander. And then again, you only get like the weakest cards they choose from. In comparison, these Bayfang Bounty Hunters could be one of the surprisingly strongest cards. Because in comparison to all other things, it doesn't say non-token card, it says whenever a non-land creature you control has. So every creature, even the token creatures, trigger their ability, which I found in a video was actually a surprising find from someone. So this could be like a secret price increasing one. If you have the chance to get one, maybe save them for a bit, because they might be increasing in price from the beginning price. It's amazing. Some cards are very amazing. As well as Swift Saber, because this one can also airbend enemy creatures, which could be powerful for offense and defense. It's one of the, like, for everyone said, well, it's the most anti-developed one. It's actually, in the card game, the easiest and best one to play around, because they will only play around the front size. The cards condition wasn't there the other day. Oh dang, not even Tough does that. She only does non-token. Yeah. Yeah, the wording non-token can make cards, especially in black-green, very strong. And yeah, Combustion Man is also now here. I'm surprised it's such a weak card, Combustion Man. But I like it. Where is it? The Combustion Man. Where are you, Combustion Man? I think you were red. Oh, well, already passed that one. Like, he even says new cards to be showed. Raider, okay. I don't see the Combustion Man. Where is he? I find it also funny that they haven't even shown a combustion technique. Instant to this damage equal to 2 plus the number of lesson cards in your graveyard to target creature. If this good card would die this turn, exiled instead. Holy. Attacks destroy target permanent unless its controller has combustion man. Whenever combustion man attacks, destroy target permanent unless its controller has combustion man deal damage to them equal to its power. So while attacking, you can destroy a permanent and then kind of deal damage directly to the player, or they decide to let combustion man deal for damage to that creature or whatever it is. In the case that everything that's less than 4 toughness and less will just get destroyed, no matter what the outcome. That's crazy. That's a funny ability. Combustion man. I still don't like that they made him an uncommon. He should have been a rare. He was one of the most annoying ones that chased them all the way to the end of the series. Even the bounty hunters of Top were the weakest headhunters in a way for the Avatar gang, which got eliminated in one series, like kind of dead in that one, have a better ability now, way stronger than the Combustion Man, who was way harder to deal for the group. Like they never outright fought him, but they always tried to escape from him, and one time they finally managed to kill him with the help of Zuko. So as 3 they couldn't win, but as a 4-man group they finally managed to win it. It's crazy. Okay, so here we see that one. I didn't know the part of Honest. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. When this mana was spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. That's one of the reprints of... I think the original was also called part of Honest, but it's a very cool reprint of this one, special version artwork. And here we have some more. Torment of Hellfire, a blood moon! No way! The iconic moment of Commander Shao killing that guy is one of the secret lair card. Then we have a lightning bolt. Oh my god, that artwork of lightning bolt looks way better than the version I got from Final Fantasy. And those were, I think, special guest cards from Final Fantasy at that point. And then we have Dramatic Entrance. You put a green creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Wow. So here we have another secret Ponder. Angst, Ascending Arbender. Savras, lifelink, 1/1. As long as you have 30 or more life, this creature gets +5/+5 and has flying. Oh, okay, when you have a lot of life, you have a fucking big 6/6 flying creature. That's huge. Avatar Sanctuary for 2 mana, or okay, I'm gonna zoom in because I cannot read it else. Crypt Polit Riot. Creatures you control have tap at 1 mana of any colors. And Kodoma's Reach. Kodoma's Reach I know. That one I know, it's one of the basic searching things. But oh, this artwork looks also very cool. The Ponder is also nice. Then we have another one. Silence. Preordain. Painful Truce. This is the number of colors of mana spent to cast a spell. Past in Flames. Oh, Past in Flames, now I remember that one. Oh. Force of Vigor. Expressive Literation. Card from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Force of Vigor, Expressive Literation. Oh, that's so cool. And these two are funny. They are from the. There was this one episode in the 3rd season where the Wu Gang with Zuko as well were watching an entire script of a gang, and in the end the gang was getting destroyed because it was in the Fire Nation to Hell Souls and all, but this one was so crazy. And they got in 1, 2, and here, while it looks like the normal Zuko, in the mirror we can see the the person that was the actor of the Suko one. There's even that one was in the script. Like that was the complete set of this the Ember Island players. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so funny. Left that art. The filler record episode. Yeah, where they watched a play. Yeah, it's such a good one. I like it a lot. What do we have here? Phantasmal image. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except its an illusion in addition to its other types, and it has, when this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. Okay. Cultivate, upkeep, and add to it. So, what is the point of this enchantment? You pay 2 mana for an enchantment? Did I understand cultivate upkeep wrong? Because as much as I remember, if it doesn't say anything, you have to pay mana. So you like pay 1 mana, or you get 1 mana, or let me just check. Actually, let's just check the card. Maybe it says better in the Braid of Fire. Braid of Fire. So, yeah. Scryfall. Does it explain here better? At the beginning of your upkeep, put an H counter on this permanent, and sacrifice unless you pay it upkeep's cost for each H counter on it. Heh! What is the point of this? Drive on creatures that won't launch reserves. You're talking about the tough one. No, I'm talking about this one, the Braid of Fire. Here. Enchantment, cultivative upkeep, add red. So you pay 2 mana to every turn add red, it says. Like you only get 1 red mana as much as I know, right? Or do you get in that turn as many red as you want? I don't understand this card. Let's just see. So you use it in the upkeep to use your red mana for your instances or spells? So you use it for the next turn to have 1 more mana, or... I played it in Fair. It's best with commanders with active abilities. Activate and upkeep, save some mana for the main phase. I mean, it doesn't get tapped as an enchantment to add red, but you don't have like infinity add red or anything. You need to use it, right? It's like 1 ability and it's over. I don't understand this one. But yeah, in your upkeep you do have more mana available, maybe because of that. Then again, if you cannot pay the cultivative cost, it gets sacrificed. So you're like adding 1, it's like a green red spell for 1 turn in that aspect. It's weird. But it's way more valuable than anything that taps for red or anything, apparently. I'm surprised. As this artifact enters, you may have it become a copy of any creature in the battlefield until end of turn, except it has haste. And that Cursed Mirror is, for example, a very good card, because it is a ramping red artifact, but when it enters, it is a copy of a creature until end of turn, and it has haste, so you can even attack with this creature. And a creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a card. Okay, and then we have the stage. It's a land where you add colors, or to tap this land becomes a copy of target land, except it has this ability. And a land that copies other ones. So that one is not so bad. And those were all the secret layers, yeah. So I think these are this is funny, but except for the cursed mirror and the Thespian stage, it's meh. So this one, the artwork looks insane. I love it. Like, this is a secret layer set where I say I would get it just because of the artwork. Like, it's cool. It looks good. I like it. It looks insane. I would be very hard thinking to get this one. Like, because I really love it. Here also the artwork looks nice, but except for Ascended Airbender, I don't really have much usage since I have some of those already. Like, okay, this is also not so bad, Avatar Sanctuary, but then again, meh. Yeah. Like, I really like this artwork, like here, this secret layer, but this one is also not so bad, the Ponder and all. It's just, like, this is a common, this one I don't know, Ponder. Ponder was a good card. It was even in the Spider-Man reprint as a very good card. Here, I love the artwork. Torment of Hellfire. These artworks also look insane. Insane! I tell you guys. I might even consider getting a 4 set of Lightning Bolt from the Sosin. Like, it's really the artwork that makes it shine. And the Cabbage guy! It's funny, like, yeah, this one I will definitely not get because I wasn't really a fan of the Cabbage Man, but this one looks cool. But maybe I will just get like the singles of Torn of Hellfire and Lightning Bolt and the Blood Moon, like these three. Since I have actually practical use for these two, and this one can be useful as well. This one may. These four, the artworks look cool, but I don't really have the usage, so I think here might be better if I get the singles. This set I will have to get, because they look amazing. They look, without doubt, amazing. This artwork is from all the best in my view. You mean this one, right? Now I get you from, I just checked your, I think, the unspent mana from, Sosin, Ozai. Yeah. Then again, you play in one turn 2 mana this enchantment to get 1 red mana there. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, untap, you get another one step where you can create 1 mana, so you have like 2 extra mana for your second turn, or that you can like save in Ozai. Still is slow. Especially if you cast 2 mana to gain the 2 mana kinda back with Ozai, it's... We'd rather use Fire Lord instead of Trade. Yeah, exactly. Or rather have these 2 unspent mana with the 4 he creates himself to have like 6 mana available. Like, I'm really not sure what Braid of Fire is so good for. Maybe I will have to ask one of my good magic people to tell me why Braids of Fire is actually not so bad. Whatever. The secret layer looks amazing, I have to say. I really love it. Or the combustion technique looks also very cool, this artwork. I actually hope to see more of an explosion, because there you just see, I don't know, the fire running around, like, it looks cool. Even the uncommon in extended artwork looks so cool. And it's also available to play with Rush Out, this is crazy good. Okay. And that was it though, from this one. Let's now get to some magic, right? So, generally, I will be more active in the arena and ranked and everything once the Avatar set is out and we have the draft to do, but I still want to, like, get all the missions empty in an aspect. So, what do we have? We have 23,000. Red or green, I don't really cast that much. And now red and green, 30 spells to get 750. So here we have 1,500. we might be able to get before Avatar all the way to 30,000, which means we could do 3 drafts. That would be great. For now, I would say let's do the daily from today and this one, and maybe get a red deck just to get the red green spells later on. My equipment deck is still available, what the heck is with that one? I don't really remember. Like, for now, let's just do the daily for today, and the black-white one, and then call it a day, I guess. Sergio. Like my favorite streamer says, always stay hydrated, guys. Yeah, this is keepable. Let's make him discard a card, right? I don't have a dragon anymore, it's Momo! I could flash this one in his turn, so I'm like, no need to use it right now, and I also have blue-white for a counter spell ready, if something annoying might come. That's not annoying, that's doable, handleable. So will you counter my resolute reinforcements, because I will get 2 creatures now that I can attack with you with my next turn. Okay, interesting decision from him. Yuri can scry. Very nice, we got our lands. That's another question. Do I play this one and have nothing available for his next turn? Just so that I have my draw thing out? Because if he gets my current out, I will never be able to draw again. Or should I keep these 2 mana for the worst case that he has next turn? I think I should keep this mana, especially also for nowhere to run. In the worst case, I can just flash in his turn the Kirin to bring my Momentum Breaker back into my hand and make him discard the next card. No. I like this. Good. I still have my 1/1 thing, but he lost his flying creature. So, 1/3. I'm stupid, I should have countered that one. Or I can just try to remove it. Come on, go to your end phase. Perfect. Goodbye, Arthur Beastbinder. It was very nice knowing you. Now comes the counter spell. If now does not come a counter spell, yeah, he would be a little bit doomed here. And now I have 4 mana available. Okay, not that funny. You know what? I'm just gonna return my Momentum Breaker since he's completely tapped out and get rid of this creature anyways. I'm so sorry, man. I feel awful. Not really. Goodbye. I should maybe try to get a TTV at the end of this one. And get my Twitch name into this magic one. But then again, I would not like the enemy seeing my hand the entire time, just because I'm in Twitch. That would be awful. It would make the game way harder if he knows my hand and all. I mean, I have a counter spell ready, so I might as well just attack here and see what he does. If he gets rid of my current, I might use 2 mana just to draw a card since I have another counter spell ready. I forgot that I have no more lives on my hand. He already had to pay the free life. Oh, guys, I'm so awful, right? I'm so awful. I'm so awful. I know. I hate it. I'm so awful. No, I don't hate it. I don't hate myself. I love it. I love being such a annoying guy for him. He tried to use that thing to get rid of my creature, and then I countered it, and he still had to pay the free life. He paid free life twice because he just had also my attack proof. It's so funny. No, a Kaido came. He's gonna draw cards. No. Ah, not bad. I will have 5 mana available for my next turn, so... this time he actually gets rid of it. Took him some time though. Drawing a land. Right. Well, first of all, since his mana is out, I will pay free life and get rid of his Kaito. And since I have 3 mana available, I will attack him with my other bird that he might have forgotten I still had. Maybe, we'll see. Why did I... Like, I had also the choice to submit 0, but if he attacks next turn, I can slow his Siren down with my relic, draw a card, and use this map one on my token just to get my land already on my hand if I have a land. Oof. Yeah, okay, therefore, for that one the counter spell would have been nice. Oh well. For now, let's... Actually, first of all, on here, let's see if it's something I want to have on top. Okay, that already takes down the land. Very nice. Now I have my own Kaito. This can be a counterspell in his turn. What does this one do? Unless we have the most life retired, you draw a card and lose 1 life. He will draw a card in his next turn with the Preacher of the Schism. But then again, it will be tapped and a little bit easier to handle for me. Maybe. Depends on what he does now or plays now. Okay, now I might even use the free steps I had just to draw 2 cards. Yep, I knew he might get the free on. Oof. It's gonna hurt just a little bit. It's kinda control against control. I think we have a better chance now. I will play my Cosmogrand. And now I can play my Kirin. Here now I have blockers also. And with my Kirin I will return my Momentum Breaker. Okay, you get rid of it now, it doesn't matter, it's still a useless ability. I have blockers, and you will lose 1 creature that you actually like right now. You have to sacrifice it. I love it. Okay. And then for the worst case, I will have next turn my Kaito available. Yeah, okay, this is not really to my liking though. Oh. That's gonna hurt me a bit. Oh, he got rid of a lot of my lands, I like that. Now I have less chance to draw them. But I'm still in not that great of a spot anymore. I mean, I still can gain 4 life with this one. Oh shit. Oh, whatever. Let's attack with this one for now. Yeah, I shouldn't have played the planes here, but it's fine. Okay, now I need to draw something I can use. Oof. I did use a bit too much mana after all. I don't think it will matter much. Wait, that's 6 damage. I will survive. No, he has 4 more. He has 7, 8, 9, 10. I will not survive. Since I have no blocker because this one turns back. The Surveil and draw 2 cards was maybe a mistake here. Because now he's gonna come in. That was a good first game from him. The Preacher of the Schism actually saved him because he got a lot of draw from that. And come on, let's just go to game 2. I need to check my sideboard here, since we were playing against Control. He didn't really have any big creatures. He had a lot of spells though. Sonic Gate will be helpful. And my counter spells. Momentum Breaker didn't fuck him that hard, but it's still a nice one. This one cost me life, nowhere to run. These one can be repeated, that's why I keep them in. But I don't want to be the aggressive one. Yeah, this should be fine. 1 relic out. 1 resolute reinforcement out. 1 stone chases turned out. This one I wanna keep. Let's just play with 61, I guess. Okay! This time I'm smashing him. Oh, no white spell for my hand. Oh, no, I cannot keep such a hand. Way better, way better. I mean, we have Plain Swamp here. Then we will have all our colors available. Should be fine. Surveil. Perfect. Yeah, Siren, turn 1. You can sacrifice the Siren already, I don't like to see it. Yeah, the Beastbender. A good choice from him here. Okay, we need the Cosmogram, since we will have soonish the 2 mana available. I might even get a land here. Ooh, ninjutsu in the first turn, already, not so bad.
Out of the shadows and into the fray. Now I know your weakness.
Nowhere to run is actually not so bad against him. I might keep this one. If I play this one, it's probably gonna get removed instantly, so I will not. I will actually keep my mana. If he plays a creature, I will counter it. If he plays a non-creature spell, I will negate it. That's the plan for now. Honestly, just hit me and keeps his mana open like that. That would be sad, but handleable. I can handle that. Ouch. So to draw a card, sure.
Information is its own weapon.
There you go. Don't tell me you have a negate ready. Haha! I knew it! Oh wow, a second one! Okay, that works. Alright, come on, get rid of my Cosmic Zenith. I know you want to. I know you need to. Yeah, there you go. He's just gonna draw cards I actually don't want, and I actually don't want that. Making him stronger. And there comes the Astral Beast Binder. I wanted to play it as a sorcery. Oh, well. What will he do? He will block. That's totally fine.
That you didn't expect to see me.
I really hate that I misused my mid-card there. Wow, a lot of lands would be coming. I really don't want any lands right now. Okay, if he's playing correctly, his character will destroy my character while he comes in for 1. Or he just says, oh, the HP is more important. But yeah, I would have done the same.
I'm definitely lost. Aha. Now I know your weakness.
No, gonna counter my Kirin. Ah, well played from him. I mean, I could negate it, but he will probably have a counter spell ready. He has card advantage, because he negated my card advantage, and I misplayed my Midgard City here. Ah, it still feels so awful to misplay such a land. I actually let it get negated. Strategic betrayal, really. Oh boy! I'm getting pretty much owned here.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. That hurt a lot, that was. Yep. So sorry for you to see that. Got totally owned by that other deck. Do I have to say, thinking about it, maybe the Stone to the Talent wasn't the best call. And I should have gone for more creatures. I didn't expect to draw so many lands again. I feel like if I go down to 22, I will be fucking myself hard, but if I keep staying on 24, I will always have this moment where I'm drawing like 2 or 3 lands where I don't need them to. Oh well. Till Avatar, I will keep it this way for now. Oh, life gaining deck. I still need a fourth land, so it should be fine. Here I will play this one, then I can play my Momentum Breaker, or the Nowhere to Run if I need to get rid of a special creature. This is not an issue right now. What is he waiting for? I wonder. Ooh. That was a good play from him there. So, if everything goes correctly, I will flash this one in and get maybe rid of this one. But if he actually plays Halia now normally, or any other creature, I have to get rid of the... this one. So he doesn't get Halia's trigger again. Now he loses the one life from here, and yeah, perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it. Okay, I don't need any more lands, I already have 4. Okay, I could get this one, but he's just gonna sacrifice this one, so I will keep 2 mana for the Resolute Reinforcements. Or I can flash in the Kirin to kill this one, get my Nowhere to Run on my hand, and the next turn get Halia targeted out. I think I liked it one more. Oh, he does have a lot of 1 mana creatures. Why didn't he play the Sanctifier first? Ah, because he's gonna get 1 life from this one anyways. Perfect. So unless you have any enhancement spell right now, it will be a 1-for-1. Ah. Not bad. Stock up should be fine. Yeah, this time I only have 3 mana, I'll be able. It's starting to get way closer. I need to get rid of Halia, but I want to see what actually... I might be losing out on Flash, but I don't want him to gain more life from the Halia, so I might as well remove it right now. Next turn I will have 4 mana, I'll be able. That's when I can like use the Flash of Resolute Reinforcement to block something dead. No, actually... the Kirin and then remove with Nowhere to Run something. That probably would be the better play here. Oh, to get rid of Nowhere to Run. Good call. 3 lifelink. Ouch. I'm not gonna use stock up even though I'm gonna miss a land drop like this. If I play Momentum Breaker, he's just gonna sacrifice any of these things. I still like this play. Okay, here's this plan. Momentum Breaker, he got rid of one. If he attacks me, I'm gonna flash in the Kirin, I block this, and I will get the Nowhere to Run trigger again because it enters. The only condition is, I need to make sure that the Kirin actually blocks it and doesn't get destroyed like before. But he only has 2 more cards, so the chances is high that I might be able to get through. Because he likes to play aggressive. I realize from required to the value. Oh. That's a good play from him. Oh, he has so much life. And he made a mistake. Again. Let's see, will it get through? Yes! Alright, here we go. Let's get rid of the flyers, since I do not have that much flying blockers anymore. He may scry one, and I don't mind that. You should get rid of the 1-2, right? Yeah, thought so. Yeah. Next turn will hurt a little bit, but should be fine. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. Which one do you take? Don't know where to run. Fine by me. Okay, I need a land. There is a land. It's a slow land though. That's not the land that I actually wanted to see right now. Yeah, okay, this is decent. I'm gonna be able to block the fire this time anyways. So how is the plan? I will use my resolute informants to get the Kaito in this turn. And then I will block, like, not block, but make this creature stunned. Oh, actually I have a better... This one is slower though. It's slower. That's why I'm gonna be doing this one. You can use it for free. So there you go. The damage is done. And then you can do the -2 to this one. And yeah, I can just flash this one in his turn, making him think I have another counter spell ready, which I actually do. If something annoying comes. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let you get rid of my Kaito so easily. Sorry, dude. But nope, I don't like that. So I'm not gonna allow it. Since I have another turn ready, let's get some blockers ready, right? We don't like blockers. I don't know, land drop. So here I will attack with the other two, starting to finally get a chance here. And since I'm actually needing a little bit of land right now, this is perfect. And next turn I can get rid of it with sorcery to remove it. And thanks to Stormchaser's talent, I can also return the removal spell. So here I will discard a card and chip. And then I will play my Stormchaser's talent, and this is my second spell, and it doesn't take long. So he has to give up at some point, because he might not have long to live. Actually she can attack this one not. He will probably get rid of one of my soldiers, or not. He will just let it pass. Okay, I'm a little bit scared of what he might have.
Information is its own.
Did I have the land drop this turn already? Nope, I didn't. Good thing I decided to do this one then. And let's end it like this. Always keeping 2 for the case he has a remove or anything. Yeah. It might take a while, but I would definitely get him at some point. He realized it himself. Since he likes enchantment so much, I don't mind having some enchantment removals. Maybe a life gaining one. I was a bit late with the normal dice, so I decided to this time remove them. Let's see how it goes. Nope, too risky, too risky. Way better. Again, this combo? Yikes. Ouch. Oh, Aerith. Not Aerith. Okay, I have to get rid of this one. It's the life-gaining creature he has right now. He can get rid of one of mine, probably the resolute reinforcements, and not the token, yeah. Good decision there from him. I just tap since I have no spell to use next to my exercise. So I have the chance to get rid of Gainsborough, but the counters will just fall to him. Oh. Or I will keep that one alive, like let him choose which creature he wants to keep. It's probably gonna be the Aerith. That's totally fine because I can exile her next turn. Ah, it's exile and this one is only when she dies. Oh, damn. Oh well, it is how it is. Can just get rid of it at any moment. That was awesome. Oh. Yeah, we'll just take it this time. So I did a mistake and that's why I'm paying so much for it right now. If he's wise, he knows what might come now with my 2 mana open, but we'll see what he does. That was the wrong target. Ah, it didn't matter, I would have just returned any target anyways. Now he knows he cannot attack, because I would just block it dead and then I would get rid of his last creature. The fun part is, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna get rid of it anyways. Of one of them at least. And in his turn, flashing is then getting this one back to my hand. Will you attack now? Come on, I know you want to. Well, it was a good decision to not attack as well, in a way. Oh, it doesn't matter for him anymore, I feel sorry for him in a way. Yeah, it's control after all. I feel kinda bad. Kinda. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 15 damage so far. That's still not enough.
I will turn this. My blade brings justice.
Yeah, he gave up. I imagine. Too much control on my side. Yeah, the thing is, his idea with Halia was a good idea, but if he wants to keep playing aggro, he needs to add 4 Enduring Innocence. Because only gaining life is not the issue, or not the best play. What he needs is draw. That's one of the reasons why I'm heading, why I had issues climbing in Platinum and even in Diamond at some point, or getting only to Diamond and not to Mythic, is because my deck was doing fine, but if you're looking at this deck so far, I do have a combo with which I can... Like, there are 2 issues in this deck, in a way. First of all is the untapped lands. Like, a lot of my lands, except for the Concealed Contribute, come in tapped. I have way too many. It would be better if I had like 4 Gloomlake Verges, 4 Floatform Verges, 4 Watery Graves, and 4 Godless Shrines. But I just don't have enough rare material to do so. That's the issue, and I'm not gonna spend them on the lands right now since the Avatar Slot is coming out soonish and everything. I'll see what I get there for lands, what I can do then, and adopt it. So, one is the lands, and the other reason that's gonna be a good video for the next time we have, I will see when I can do it. It will be more of a stream and a YouTube recording in a way, where I build down how I managed to get Diamond and all. It's just a lot of editing work. Might even save it for a later video, even though it's already out. It might be out of the standard format at that point. The second part is I only have the combo of Relic Rich and the Kirin to have like a permanent card draw. It is good, but it's slow in comparison to something like an Enduring Innocent with Resolute Reinforcements, for example. My only other card draw card is resource I had that I can use as a counter spell or as a card draw card and stock up. The issue is about them being sorcery spell. Would it be an instant spell, the value would increase a lot, because then I can always decide, oh, he's not gonna do anything, or let me get cards to draw. Oh, he's not doing anything again, I'll draw cards again. I've been thinking about swapping stock up for Mara and River Region, but I don't have it. If I go for the non-collected one, it's again rare. I cannot craft it. So yeah, that is kinda the issue I have here as well, which is why I'm saving money and see if I can increase with the commons, uncommons from Avatar, and the draft cards, a better deck, a good deck. We'll see about that. For now, we finished the mission, so I'm happy with it. Let's just open the pack, and there is already a lot of Avatar waiting. And as you can see, I did purchase the Momo set. That I really wanted the Momo. I didn't really want the Katara, but here there are 2 more drafts waiting once the Avatar set is out. I'm super excited. This will be a lot of offline and online content for Avatar. I'm very, very excited. I guess we can do one last game. Let's do... What do I... Yeah, let's just do one last game and call it a day with that one. Yeah. Have to say, I'm really excited for the Avatar set. I can't wait for it. And I really hope that Hasbro finds a way from our earlier moment of talking and stream, finds a solution to its problem of going down on the revenue right now, because I really don't like the idea of Wait a second, guys. Whatever, let's go. Oh, was a hard decision. Maybe I should have gotten Storm Chaser Talent out first turn. Whatever. Yeah, I really hope that they can fix the problem and have a positive revenue soonish again. I'm not gonna play it now because I really want to counter spell ready for whatever he has, or just want to get rid of anything. Yep, I knew it was good to keep the counter spell on the able. Oh. Because I really wouldn't like to see Wizard of the Coast running out of money and the game going down. I don't think it will happen anytime soonish, but right now Hasbro really needs to fix his things. Because Wizard cannot always have a good and positive year. We all know it. We all can expect it to be able to go negative as well. That's a very cool artwork of this one. Only non-basic lands so far. And I have sadly been missing some mana. Could have been nice else. Yeah. I don't like this, that he can deal damage to me. 6, 8 damage. Yeah, let's do this. Actually, even better idea. Since this one will probably get blocked, I will just flash into Kaito. And now I can finally draw some cards. And surveil. Oh, even a lander token. So I can get a land myself. Oh wow! Really? Not a single land? The relic would be good for card draw. The reasonable reinforcement is nice, but right now I really need lands. I will get a land with this one, but I still need another land since it enters tap next turn. Oh. Yikes. I was actually hoping to find a land. So this is why I don't really want to go down to 22. Because there are games where I have bad lands, and if I go down to 22 I feel like I will have way worse. Oh, you only got 3 counters. You're not going to be able to completely get my Kaito killed here. I'm gonna get rid of this one for now. If I lose my Kaito this turn, it shall... Oh, really now? Nope and nope. Oh, a land! I can't believe it. And another land coming in. Finally! Even though I have a landed token, I couldn't expect so much. So much, how was the word for it? So much bad luck. Or such a bad luck. I couldn't expect it, I couldn't count on that. Oh yeah, I have been planning and I'm thinking and hoping I will be able to manage it. This Sunday will finally be another day where I will play some Commander. It's been so long, it's been keeping you waiting on that aspect, so I'll make sure to get some Commander decks ready for Sunday. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. and just tapped. So he would need to sacrifice his Umbral Scholar just to block this one. You cannot let that through, yeah. Figured as much.
I've got you beat.
2, 4, 6, 7. This 2. Oh well. Do I need the land? I have 6 right now. I could get the Kirin in my hand. I think I like the Kirin right now more than the land. Because the thing is, with 7 mana, what can I do? Okay, I can play this and this, but... Meh. Oh wait! If he managed to get rid of one of my creatures, this game is over, but if he doesn't, then, well, I will come in flying next turn. He needs to get rid of my Kite as well. I have like 3 creatures right now and he only has 1 blocker. I'm not even sure why he tapped his Biotech Specialist to get the other one in. No, really, why did he... yeah, he realized himself. Why did he tap that creature? Yeah. Why am I playing sometimes with 61? If you wonder, I decided to actually have my main deck on 61, the one that I just used on the tournament recently, for example. So that's why I decided to say, yeah, I'm just gonna play with 61 from now on. True, try to think. I'm so sorry, I forgot to actualize the point list. I will make sure that after this one, on actually this live stream, there will be the actual notice of the points. So you both too hard and tap in, of course, can see how much you have increased so far. Yikes. Alright, let's go like this. Next one I can get rid of this Rust Harvester. Or maybe better than weapon manufacturing. My next turn, the Watery Grave, constant hit. Hikirax! Benages, how are you doing? Oh my god, he has a lot of 1-drops. Scry 1. Oh, perfect. Then I will keep this one in hand for now. I'm doing quite fine, thanks for asking. You've missed quite a stream today. And I'm not sure if you have checked out my YouTube channel, but there is now an actually, how's it called? The giveaway video, where every information you might need for the giveaway in January is. So please check it out. Yeah, 2/2. Yeah, he shall get truth. I'm getting my sorcery back. Maybe I should have flashed this one in after all, thinking about getting the sorcery back on this turn. I should have. Well, mistakes are made. Still one I had, so it's fine if I even if I lose this one, I'm not gonna be feeling that bad about it. So this is the moment where I do pay 2 life. I'm gonna get this one out for now, since you know about my exercise. Oh wait, this is not a treasure? Wow, okay. So much about this. Perfect. Hey, it's totally fine. You know how the system works, and I can understand it. Like, it's not easy. I also had a lot of content that I should have done missed. Like, I think I forgot to like skip on Saturday because a lot of university work has been piling up and everything. So I totally get you, Heat. I had a lot of annoying things happening to me recently as well. So don't you worry. Yeah, I definitely don't want another land right now. Yeah, I started doing that recently because I was on an event and I realized I might as well start revealing my face now. I actually planned and hoped to get it once I had my 25th follower and all, but doing it early wasn't that bad as well. Sorry about that, guys. But nowadays you will see me actually on almost every stream with face. Almost every. Like, if I'm doing something with a guest and he doesn't want to show it, it might be harder, but generally you will see me more often. Yeah, I mean, having to explain how I got disqualified, I just couldn't not show my face on that moment. It was such a sad story. Like, I really still hate the moment of how do I say it? I still hate the fact that I got disqualified on that one event. It still hurts so much. My sound. Is it better now? Or is it Synapse? I haven't been opening my Synapse. Is it my microphone maybe? Gotta say, I really don't like the Razer thing so far. Like, having an app where you use it is nice, but for example, I set it on 100 volume, but if I keep it open, it automatically goes down the more I speak, and I'm like, yeah, I always have to close it, but then when someone says I might have some issues with the microphone or anything, I need to recheck it. So weird. Okay guys, here is the idea. I will upgrade this one, and on the next turn I can upgrade this one to 2, so I get my sorcery back to excel things. And I keep repeating that cycle. So if I attack with everything, I might get some damage onto him right now, but I will lose my creatures. So I'm like wondering, should I or shouldn't I? Right now I don't see a reason to attack, because while I keep them up, his Rust Harvester is gonna have an issue coming in for me. And he seems to have some mana issues. And here I could give him some mana back, but then he also loses his card advantage. Yeah, let's go for this. From next turn on, I will always get creatures anyways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't knew that. I'm not sure what the echo is. Like, I'm really unsure. And here come my otters, and I can always get back my exile target artifact one. This is annoying for him. Nah, the 1/1 should not attack though. Now honestly I didn't know. Thank you for telling me. I can, for the future, keep that as a reference. I didn't know I had a... I will be checking my video after this one and try to figure it out. I mean, I generally do think I need to get a better microphone because I'm really not satisfied with the purchase I made that day. And for the future, for you guys, even though I might get sponsored for Razer, I really am disliking the Razer content right now. But it's fine. Alright, we finally got a kite, we finally got something to draw. Let's see what he does. Perfect. I can now get this one ninjutsu'd in.
I've always got food. Did I scare you?
So if he tries to get rid of my Kaito, he can't because it has hexproof. Ah, how great hexproof is, no? Yeah. Let's get this one to 4 as well. And another time my exercise is on the hand. I think at this point the game is already over. Next turn I even get another land that can turn into a creature. And he's running out of cards. Here you can see a perfect example why it's so important to build in card draw. Because if you at one point lose the tempo, you cannot in Commander count that someone else is gonna give you cards. You need to make sure that you always have cards that are available. So he would now need to use all of his mana, all of his things to deal effect damage to me. Oh, I think he now has the chance to actually win. If he just sacrifices his artifacts. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. He actually burns me to death now because I haven't gotten my life gaining thing yet. Yeah. The biotech specialist made it. Damn, I didn't leave mana open. That was my mistake. But I think I like how I changed the deck so far. I will keep it as well. Yeah, probably. It is what it is. I generally was at a very good position. I could have kept my nowhere to run. Because if I kept my nowhere to run, I might have been able to remove that creature before it appeared. I might have been able to. This was still a hard one. Had to go down to 2. Had to mulligan to 5. It's already hard enough. This hand on the other side looks pretty good. 3 lands on the beginning hand and a lot of removals will make it way harder for him to get anything ready. Let's see, will he block my Otero with his Rust Harvest now? Probably not. If he attacks, I'm just gonna use my Resolute Reinforcement to get rid of the Harvester here. And... perfect. Exactly what I wanted. The good thing about the 1/1 menace creature, he can only get rid of 1. Oh. Okay, I do need lands. Do I need 2 lands? Nope, I do not need 2 lands. Oh, he didn't wanted his Edge Rover to be sacrificed. Interesting decision. Okay. Okay, here is the idea for now. I'm gonna keep this 3 mana I'll be able to use my counterspell if anything annoying comes from him next turn. And in my next turn I'm gonna use this one and this one to increase my otters and clear the field. And that's the idea. And that way I should accelerate and put a lot of pressure to him, since he seems like he's not getting any lands. And he thinks by attacking with this creature rather than use him as a blocker, he will get more lands. It's a little bit interesting how he decided to... Nice. I can only say nice. Yeah, that's not very nice what I did. That's the only thing I can say. I'm so sorry, mate. I do feel sorry about this, because not having lands is not really the coolest thing to have. Or losing because you're not drawing lands. Goodbye, Cosmogrant. Oh, yes, guys, let's go! 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. I don't mind this. Oh, he destroys one of my enchantments. Okay. As long as he's happy with that. Ah, reach, true. Oh my god! I love Elspeth. Even the tokens that the enemy creates, I'm gonna get. Yeah. GG, man. GG. Oh, unlucky. I love it, Elspeth. Even enemies creating new tokens like map tokens, etc. just get doubled. Ah, Elspeth, such a good card. I really want to do a standard deck with the avatar where I create a lot of tokens. Yeah, like you really don't want it as an enemy and you really want to play it as yourself. It's just so refreshing if you play an Elspeth and the enemy has nothing to remove the Planeswalker. Yeah. I mean, I generally was thinking to start ending it here, but since Hikari joined and we have some more viewers, I might do one last one because of Hikarix joining to honor Hikarix. I'm always saying Hikarix. I'm sorry, Hikarix. I'm not sure why I'm always like swapping your E and A from your name, Hikarix. I'm doing one last one to honor Hikarix showing up. Alright. Yeah, let's keep it. 5 mana already. It's a risky hand. Let's keep it. Yeah, it's looking good now. Did I just double click it? Weird. Oh, that's a cool thing here, summon here. I should have gotten rid of the Llanowar else. Before that one enters and I will have 2 triggers, I might as well get rid of it now. Yeah, get the +1 counter on the Llanowar elf, whatever. Oh, good. So, if he should attack, for example, with this one, I'm gonna flash in my Kirin, block with the Kirin, get the Nowhere to Run back into my hand, and have again a removal ready. Because he has two options where this deck could go. It could be a counter deck, which I have seen lots of coming out, happening already. Or it could go into Oroboid deck. And if it's an Oroboid deck, it might become annoying later. That was my best choice, after all. Oh, that's very nice. I do want to leave a second spell for this one. So, and I do want to leave mana for the worst case. So we are gonna start with the Momentum Breaker here. Make him sacrifice a creature. And keep these 2 mana available for the case he actually plays an Oroboid. So I can get rid of the Oroboid. If he doesn't play anything dangerous that I need to remove right at this instant, in my next turn, Cosmogrant, nowhere to run. And the fun begins. Oh no, 2 damage. And you see he's already thinking how he should play because he knows I have this one in my hand. Not again! Oh, I'm not sure if I will get anything that I can use to get 2 spells for my Cosmogrant. Oh, I'll just let it resolve. Yeah, I thought so. Let's get the original copy out. Okay. No, I should actually put the pressure on and keeping her untapped. So that if he comes to attack, I can block death one of the creatures or more. And there comes the Oroboid. Yeah, I figured. Damn. This turn 1, next turn 2, and it keeps increasing and increasing. He can't figure out if he should attack or not. Okay, I need a Kirin, I need one of my draw engines, I need something good now. And not a land. Well, that isn't really what I was thinking about. But I guess it's helpful to stall the game a bit more. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value... yeah, that was the copy... the Spider-Man version of that guy. The trample one is annoying though. I will not get 4 damage together to block Death the Oroboid. This one does trample, so I cannot really block that one. Might as well reduce the damage. Oof, yeah. 2 Tivor the Pummeler. On top creature control. Oof. This time the right side. The sorcery. I need to draw cards. I'm so happy Midgard is still available here, because the Midgard is actually something very helpful. Okay. I've got an Elspeth. If I played this one right now, I could play my second spell here. Actually, I could... Yeah, no, I could not. I needed a blue mana that got tapped from Midgar. Always bad decision to get this one tapped with something like this. Should have checked that one. Let's create a copy of target creature. And 2 more 1/1s. The best thing I could do right now is creating more and more creatures. I'm just gonna have to think. So we have 2 tramplers, 9 damage here that I need to somehow block as well. It's gonna be a little bit annoying. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. The Taiva the Pumalara. We go into game 2. Oh boy, okay. This one, the exercise might be good for him. He doesn't use that one. Momentum Breaker was actually nice because it doesn't target as much. Nowhere to run is not gonna help always. This one can reduce to 1, reduce to 1. Let's see how it goes like this, and maybe for the third game I need to adjust it, but for now I think I should be fine. I hope the shelter ghost will come in handy. I mean, it's only 1 copy, so it's a low chance that I will draw it, but you never know. So I have only white, blue available, but that's also the only colors I have. Let's cry first, let's play it slow. I do not wish to have another one of those, I need lands. A siren. Perfect. I would have the counter spell ready normally, but I don't mind using this one now. So I can next turn have 2 mana, be able to flash this one in, get this one back into my hand and play it again. Since I have exercise, I can be a bit. Also, I do know that on for 2 mana, this one time coming in is not really an issue. Okay. This one is sadly a dead hand here. Okay, he will only have 2 mana, no, 3 mana available next turn, right? Then we should keep the 1 mana available open for anything. If he blocks these, it would be worth it because I will get more of them later on anyways. Alright, let's see what he plays with his 3 mana. Because if he copies that one, like the Offspring one, I will definitely counter it. It will just be annoying to deal with later on. Oh, perfect. That's even easier way to handle it. Don't tell me he has a counterspell ready now. I mean, he plays blue, Breeding Pool, and this one. Oh, really? Well played from him, well played. To think he actually had a counterspell available. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. And yeah, I'm having land issues. He apparently not. If I had my 4th land right now, it would have been so great. I could have flashed this one in and not having any issues with his counterspells this time. Another land. Maybe he's having the issue of drawing too many lands. That's something I do not know. No, well played by him. The Patchwork Recruit is really annoying. I mean, at least he's not having any land issues in comparison to me, but I'm actually also now past the worst case. Once I have 4 lands, this deck is going well, especially when I have the colors for it. That's a lot of damage yet again. No. That's what I've been waiting for. Sadly, he wanted to play it after the combat phase, which was a good play from him. Else I could have also got rid of this. Yes! Sheltered by Ghost. Really a nice card for me right now. Since this one always gets more power. Yeah, let's play this one. Him. And get rid of the Trampler. That's totally fine. And now I will get 4 life back. Which is great! I feel alive. Next turn I might also just play Kaito normally. To have again the Otter trigger with his prowess getting stronger, giving me more life in return. Then I can use my life as a resource as well. So that was actually a very good top deck here. And he got a timer. Oh, really now. Only has 1 card in hand. For 5 mana creatures you can get his power among creatures he controls. Cannot get rid of it yet. That is a little bit annoying here. Let's see. Now that he's a 3/2, he would lose Tiber. He would get his Patchwood Recruit back, but he would lose Tiber. Ah! To make him indestructible. Yeah, and he only has to tap a creature. Yeah. Shit. That didn't end up as I wished it would be. Let's see, stock up would be better. Yeah. If I have another turn, that is. Because he has 3, every creature will get +3/+3. That's a lot of damage. Oof. He even has enough for both, yeah. Perfect play. To increase the damage on the maximum value. Let's block the 8 damage! We will survive! Not really. Oh well. GG. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. We reached Diamond, which you can see Hikirex if you just check the lives of my YouTube content if you want to, if you feel like. So I'm happy with that, and right now I'm just playing to finish the missions and have some fun. I'm way more excited about once the Avatar is out. We will have a lot of drafts. I'm really excited, can't wait. In any case, thank you everyone for joining me. I will be releasing the YouTube video of the first content we had on the stream. Hope you can enjoy it and tell me in the comment if you liked that content, if you want to see more, or if you would like more actually focused on Magic and not really the branches and marked around Magic. And yeah,